Moma enkanto na boa bi achijataba. Moma enkanto na boa bi achijahina na maade ato yani. Ayerewa wote anajusun. Ayerewa wote anajubakasa. Ohuntabu a wotu dade animu. Odi amono ene krono. Moma enkanto na boa bi achijataba. Emerikisi ayentumi anno ne yefreno samampo. Kokrodu fo wusi pete ekasama mpempem. Eji ni mo piafo. Yama mpani dada ye mwedi kanye diu. Yama odakra. Ediye ne ba se chijamasi etupan ane. Moma enkanto na boa bi achijataba. Owahire sidimenken koma asase a yama demri fe due yanti tuo ne eti akrabo etuo ankasa o dan ho akwaya sabia ba mu ne nsanwunwunu ato so moma yankanto ewie esum eduriye yawo dei ene ye dia yawo sanse ene ye yawo da yanti asem de okokudrufu a yenyina okasa na efie atadin oko happy fm oko moma yankanto na aboa bi achijataba ayerewo tia na jusun ayerewa tana jubwa kasa. Former President Jerry John Rawlings. Oko the wanti anti. Emeni si the wanti anti. The oti so enwa seche. Hey eba ni sei ni. The na ba ya. Ba mu wetmaten nsa. Abona tabemu. Na watamu hwin ama omei abonyinyin omayan kanto awie omayan kanto na bobi achidata okokodufu amema hwewanim ne de kokon okodufu wokabia ewomu okasa na ebiem atadin nipa nyase enyempa wo fatabi na de ko ampa why sa sansa o fa dia wode kire why sa sasa kamu amansan nyina hwebi mo piafo yabo mrane say they do something before you die yabo mrane wo maim say we junior Jesus why be me dey di nyansa bo akwa fiti me mofrase ne ati udin onyamfinhia ediosom yensa 73 years. Why be? Ejmadia be boy Ghana man in any share. Kuyayo. Railways now tam actually wo bo. More piafo. Nipa be branti wase ahase. Nanso ejmadia wo boy no adedi. E ma more piafo. What the can do? Em what the can do? Happy FM ma kwan so kose. Ghana man in awie ya bonyinya si what the can do? Ben kokodru for the town who are opemo no asane chi ampa why do pon hini tefa sasiase now mind tefa manyina so don pe wase mumpo no otu di no hia wo a ampa unsu we hia bema wanim ehrein emansan te won oko hey oh my God yantia sem de hey oh my God yantia sem de wonu waye abrebia ubudi chiwiem no akiri nka fom ubom pa wo wiem akiri enka fom emwade kan yadio mampani ya makwa so kusakuso emwade kan yadio yanti asem de ya wade de mboni o pedi mboni hey wana wo fa won sembe ya brane ni akatechie ya mwade kan yadio Anglo Kochiko. Anglo Kochiko. Yakira dear. Oko. Do you know what some? Your penasam and Eddie what Danny Ato. Then could do for Nadania Tono. In Tinka one tempo NCA on Kata or no. A Kata ne mamma fair. And what I near to. And Penny say, and yet I war near war debit. And Penny say, what war now, Messi war. Medini Saboka. In same Pia, you queen, I say, O man Penny, you're my darker. You're my more fearful. Your body can't do. Bamu white fire keta kwa shapa taswe wiye. Bamu wo afire keta kwa shapa taso. Bamu way. Ebane say you. And we jay soon a way. Yanti two and a sabi song yet a crabble. In Sianto, we are ma. In Sianto, we are ma. And get two Cassan and Casa Quack on what talk. Baby, your ma so kusa. What would you media we? Your mom Penny Jerry John Rolling, the man with charisma. Bema what not doing anymore. Now I shall say a dono. Okwa! One penna simple no shianoa. No bohu. Your friend of Pim sign open and no sign with you. I dream Bonnie would trim fan whom now Pim now. Who best sign with you? Dear near money hono. Dear money hono. Nana Credit Rollins, Nebuchadnezzar Yako. The video movie, your momina Yako, and man, the Bushia Dominina, the momina Yako. I, momina Yako. Muye Empa, your mommy Yako. Ye a Happy FM Global Media Alliance. From His Excellency Edward Boateng, Tonette Boateng. Any education penny for free three back for me now. And a day, sir, and send me a day money a bushing now. I got a man named Yako.
Sad moments there, and we wish the family our deepest condolence from us here at ETV Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to the Late Night Celebrity Show. And before we start the show, myself and my guest, we are going to observe a minute of silence in honor of our departed president, former president, His Excellency Jerry John Rawlings. So let's observe a minute of silence, please. May his soul rest in perfect peace. So, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome. Once again, my name is Foster Romanus, and today, as you all know, we are mourning, so we're going to try as much as possible and, keep that in mind. Though we are here to entertain, we still have to give respect to whom respect is due. So, yeah, my guest and I are going to try our best. For me, I've cried small, but I've consoled myself. So so I have one fine lady here. She is a musician actually, and then I have one other fine gentleman who is also he's fine in looks, and then he is the finest MC and the host of the drive at YFM Takrade. He is in the person of Nana Kwesi Wusu. And then I have is it Iona? Iona.
Yeah.
So the I is I.
Yes.
Iona.
And the yo is you, and then na is na.
So Iona Renee, and then Nana Kwesi Wusu, aka PM, or the finest MC, are my guest tonight. You can send your messages to 02022 22054. And then in the course of the show, I'm going to open the phone lines as well for you to interact with my guest. And then also, if you have any message of condolence, you can also send them. I'm going to read them as well on the show. So, before we start everything, maybe probably Iona, you can start. What memory do you have of our late president?
Well, my favorite memory of him is, I mean, you know, he has this special way of speaking the Tree language. You know, he has a way of twisting it and making it sound really, really nice. Yeah, that's like my favorite memory of him. Yeah, that's like my favorite memory of him.
Can you remember any word he said that you can't forget?
Not specifically. I think Clemento Suarez recently did like something. I think we knew something was like, because usually when people die is when we do stuff like that. Like
I know.
So
Okay.
yeah.
Wow. How did you take it when you heard it?
Well, I was surprised because we all know. Okay, I know everybody is going to die, but you know he has this Superman outlook. You know, so he didn't look like somebody who was going to die any day. Usually when people are about to die, I mean, I'm a health professional. I know either they are sick or something. You know, we saw him sad when he buried his mom, but like there was no sign. You know, there was nothing showing that something like this was about to happen. And usually we have very strong prophets in this country that usually foresee and even see into America and all that. But I mean, there was nothing like that. What I say. So it makes it some way. When I was just shocked, like no, it's not possible. It's not possible. Our Superman, you know, he has this.
I mean, his physique and all.
Yeah. He has the Superman feel with him, like aura. You know, so I couldn't believe that Ghana's Superman had died. That's how I felt when I heard that he had died. Yeah.
Oh, okay. PM.
Bro.
The finest MC. Welcome to Accra.
Thank you.
So, yeah, I mean, quickly your fondest memory, and then how you took the news when you heard it.
His Excellency. You know, I have actually adopted something from him. That is his pose when he's taking pictures.
Okay.
You know, boys now call it the Rollins pose.
Oh,
Anytime he's taking any picture, the hands are like this. I don't know if you've noticed that.
Yeah, I've seen that.
So that one, and also the way he's been twisting his coat, like my sister said, on the 112, you know, and all that. You know, there are some beautiful lines you just can't go away with when it comes to him. And this is a man that I see him as a true definition of confidence and a go-getter. Somebody who is ready to go for whatever he wants and want to see the people happy. So, it's sad. I was actually in Kumasi when it happened. And I'm like, whoa, I was my mom. My mom was like, yo, Nana Wate. Charlie, it was so sad because nobody expected that. Especially just after the mother's burial, we were all down, like some few weeks ago. And we thought with Charlie, we've overed that one, and all of a sudden this one bumped in. It was like the biggest blow across the whole globe. Everybody talking about it. It's not just Africa, but the world at large. CNN and all that. It's a sad one, but then, like my sister said, death is something that we just can't do away with because it's part of us. Anytime anything like this happens, the first question I ask myself is that, when you are no more, how are you going to be remembered with the life we are living right now? If you are no more right now, are they going to be saying all those good things about you or all those bad things about you? So anytime anything like that happens, that is the first thing that strikes me. And I'm always conscious about what I do to always keep my shit clean. So that's it. May his soul rest in peace.
Well, so may his soul rest in perfect peace. We'll still continue the show. Remember, on WhatsApp is 020-2222-054. You can send your messages. And my guest, I don't know whether I should call you PM.
Yeah, PM is cool.
I'll call you PM. Because then I'm not quite see you. I ain't heavy.
PM
so PM, hashtag the finest MC, and Iona Renee, superstar musician. They are my guests tonight. So let's start with the ladies. Like you were saying, you were a health professional, and then doing music as well. Is one on hold? Or?
No, they are both active. I'm actively involved in both. Yeah, it's like having two husbands or two boyfriends or something.
Or one boyfriend, one side chick.
You know, I mean, with the enormosity of the crafts, both crafts are like husbands. So One cannot be a
side chick.
a side chick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But then, which area of nursing are you into?
I'm a midwife.
Midwife.
I catch babies.
That's nice.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing it?
Oh, for more than 6 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did that come before music or music came before that?
Oh, music, we are really young. Music is like a year and some few months, but then midwifery has been there for 6 years. So obviously, midwifery came before music.
Well, one will say you're doing well with midwifery.
Yeah.
You're okay.
So
Then bam, last year, 2019, you're like, I want to be a musician.
yeah.
Is it like you saw someone on a platform or somebody's dress or something? What made you take that decision?
Well, for me, I went through a terrible divorce. I was married for 5 years.
Sorry.
I have 2 beautiful girls out of that marriage.
Oh.
Yeah, so during the process, like, you know, it's a whole phase of going through like depression, you know. There's an acceptance stage, you know. So as I was going through it, I realized that, you know, when you're in pain, pain can bring out a lot of things.
Yeah.
You know, so during that process, I started writing music.
Oh.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, okay, so out of this pain, like this thing comes out, and I can say for a fact that the music helped me, you know. So I'm like, okay, if I'm doing nursing and I'm doing all these things for people, like to promote good health and all that, and I can testify that music has a way of helping you psychologically, then if I do music, it will just be like I'm doing my midwifery or my nursing. So why not do it? So it's just like the same nursing, but this time I'm singing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did your songs come with some messages behind it, like sort of, you know, you standing for a particular cause, maybe depression or
not really. When I started, you know, I didn't really know how the whole game was, so I was under someone, you know. But after a while, I've come back to do stuff on my own, and so with like starting afresh with me and me writing my own songs and stuff, I have an EP out there right now with 6 songs, and all the 6 songs carry a message. Like there's one called Obra.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, the Obra song talks about how hard life is, but then we shouldn't give up. You know, and I have a peace code addressing the like the coming elections, and I have a couple of love songs on there.
Oh.
Yeah, beautiful love songs.
For you with that experience, that means that the words, the lyrics in the Odo song will be very deep.
Yeah, there's one called Every Woman Needs a Man. Okay. Take it from somebody who is divorced. Every woman needs
But
a
the
man.
women say that it's not true. They can do it on their own.
No, it's not true. You see, women were created, even in, God's own wisdom, God created the man first, and then he added the woman. You know, he could have just maybe made the woman first and left her alone there. Even the man was not supposed to be alone. How much more you who was picked from his side and created? So you are dependent on him. The one who was created first as a whole, cry cannot be alone. How much more you who was picked from his side? Do you understand my analogy?
Yeah, you the stem.
Yeah, you the stem or the branch or the neck, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. So every woman needs a man.
Wow.
That is the truth of the matter.
Okay, let's talk to PM.
Bro.
You're an MC and then an event host, and you've been doing this for 10 years. Now you're celebrating a decade of success.
Yeah.
In the first place, congratulations.
Thanks so much. Thanks so much.
I mean, it's only prudent that you take us to the journey. 10 years down the lane, 2010, so to speak. Were you doing it before you officially started 2010, or take us through that?
Okay, so thank you so much for the opportunity.
You also had broken heart.
No. Right, so somewhere in, let me say, 2008, 2009, after senior high school, that is Koforia Sectec, I had a chance. I don't know what my pastor saw though. My pastor approached me and was like, today I want you to MC our church service.
Okay.
So he gave me the program lineup. I went home, watched a couple of clips of some MCs that I admired to bits, like the KKDs and co, and some church events and all that. And I came back and I did my best. And he said it was cool. So from there, I started developing love for it. And after that time, I had admission to Takoradi Technical University, formerly known as T Poly. I had admission there and started grabbing some opportunities like the whole week celebrations, the beauty, Miss TTU, and all the events, almost every major event on campus, I hosted it before I left, and it was dry from the onset. I recall my first pay as an MC when I was in level 100 was a pack of jollof and some chicken.
Yeah,
It's normal. It's normal, I understand. But then I think the love for the thing kept me going because I love to talk. And the fact that I'll do whatever I'm doing and somebody will come and say, I was so down, but you made my day with whatever you did. Wow. It kept energizing me, and I kept running it like that. And even through the MCing, that was how come I landed a job with YFM.
Oh, okay.
I was actually MCing a beauty pageant, Miss Abstinence Ghana. After the event, one lady saw me, her name is Rose. Rose, wherever you are, big shouts going out to you. So Rose then recommended me to the YFM's programs manager. They gave me my first shot. It was an Easter Monday, and through that, I had a chance to join YFM.
History.
Yeah.
On that history note, let's just go for a quick commercial break. When I come back, we continue the show. Stay tuned. Welcome back, and you're still tuning to the Late Night Celebrity Show here on ETV Ghana. You saw visuals for Iona's Obra, and I mean, I'm sure you're smiling like myself. Yeah, you thought it was her. The resemblance, the video, everything was just like our departed. As I know, the more Memorial Day.
Memorial Day, like I said.
But did you intentionally do that?
Yeah, I intentionally did that.
Why?
You know, the reason for doing this was from the beginning, as I started music, I'll post pictures and people will come and put rest in peace, or rest well our sweet queen, and things like that, you know. I tried my best to move away from the ebony look thing. Yeah, but somehow, even some people thought that it was like a PR, like, I started music with no team. So which one is PR? Did I even know what was PR at that time? I didn't know. People thought that was the line we tried to promote my brand with, but that wasn't.
Wow.
You know, so once people were doing, you look like ebony, you see, sometimes I even get angry because like some people feel that I've gotten this far because I look like ebony, but they don't know the work you've done, the effort you put into it. Yeah, I work in the Volta region. I live in the Volta region. I'm always coming to Accra like crazy.
Okay,
you know,
just to promote
my music. But then people will sit down and they assume that because you look like ebony, that is how come you've gotten this far. So it used to really piss me off. But then I realized that no matter what I do, people will always associate me with her. It's not because it's more of a face thing, you know, more of looks. And I can't change the way I look. This is my face.
Yeah. Did you ever get a chance to meet her?
No.
Never met her?
I never met her. I tried to meet her. You know, I mean, because you look like her thing started before she died.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to markets, and then some of the market women were asking me, oh, are you related to her, blah, blah. So I said, okay, who is this girl they are mentioning? You look like Ebony. Are you related to her? So I decided to go and look for her, and I realized, oh, okay, so she's an artist. And around that time, they were having a show in Hohoi, and I knew the organizer. So I decided to go for that show, and then maybe when I meet her, we take the picture, and then I'll see what everybody is talking about. Yeah. But then that show, she couldn't come. And it didn't take too long before she passed on. So,
wow. Well, my hair still resting perfect. It's not that we are Kaimoya, but I mean, like you saw what was on the screen.
On point.
You can't deny the fact that the look-alike is there. The setting of the video, costuming, etc.
Yeah.
So you intentionally...
I intentionally did that. Yeah, so it was like, you have said it, so now I give you what you want.
Like, how was the response?
Oh, some people are like, be yourself. Do you want to... Some people say, you can never be like our queen. And, you know, Ghanaians, we are funny.
Just after they saying...
Yeah, after you are the same people saying, you look like Ebony, you look like Ebony. Now I give you the Ebony, now you're like, no, you cannot be like our queen, you know.
So are you going to, I mean, we've seen this video, are you going to have that, I don't know how to put that one, but you know, hair brand, how fierce and how, you know, vibrant hair
that
brand
is the
was.
thing. I cannot do what she did, you know, because, you know, because of the level of her nudity, you know, that is what primarily she's really known for. You know, she was a young girl. I mean, I've given birth. Can see the tummy. It's not, the boobs are not like all these young girls walking around. Yeah, so I can't be as crazy as she was.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can work in bed of that dream. So let me come to my finest MC here. You have been to several events, you know. I just want to know that defining moment for you, the make or break point where of your career, whether you were like, you know what, I think I'm in the wrong profession. I'm just quitting. And that moment where you were like, yo, this is it. This is what I am to do. I'm going to pull through, push it.
I think passion cuts it for me. I've had love for this particular thing for a very long time. So that's been my drive. And when people ask me, why do I do all this? I tell them, Charlie, I want to one day host a BET. I want to host a BET one day. So that drive always keeps me going. I recall when I hosted Kofi Kenata's Made in Tardy for the second time. Kofi called me after the show. A gentleman, Charlie, I say, I say, you understand? You know? So I think when I'm done with the show and I get on social media, even without me posting things, I see people who are at the event writing about my performance and all that. I was just an MC, but they're writing like Charlie, you made their day. You understand? I think that is so fulfilling for me, and that has been keeping me going till this time. So basically, that is it. And it's been fun. I always see myself having fun, just like on radio. So when I'm hosting the drive, it's fun for me. I don't see it as job. I see it like having fun. And that has been my drive till this time.
Okay, me too. I'm having a drive to go for a commercial break. So on that drive, let's drive to the next stop, which is a commercial break, and I'll be right back. Right there, by Iona, my guest tonight. Let me read some few messages and then we continue the discussion. And this one says, wow, what a resemblance. I thought it was Ebony. And this one says, watching live from TM, the finest MCPM in the studio. Blackla, shouts to the CEO of Ortheo Select, the only certified engineer in garment crafting. Hashtag garment craft engineer Peter Kemi, CEO Charlican Electrical.
Our people, man.
Wow. Oh my God. And this one says, wow, big ups, Real Rasta PM. Nice seeing you on this show. I do remember way back on Campus, the show you hosted. This escort from PMG. What's up with Franca?
What is that? The latter part?
Yes. What's up with Franca?
That's my ex, man.
Franca is your ex.
Yeah.
Tipoli.
Yeah.
What happened?
Oh, Charlie, it just didn't work. Just like my sister's story, it didn't work.
She gave you broken heart or you gave her?
So I don't know. That
They
thing.
gave each other.
He's at fault.
No.
What happened?
It didn't no work. So Charlie just ended.
How did it? Was it because you were busy? Because some of these things we need to know. Mostly, they say it's me the guy's fault. Am I? Yeah, bre. Oh, yeah,
It's not always the man's fault.
Exactly. Don't change the see.
It wasn't working, man.
What wasn't working?
What's the money?
How long were you with them?
Oh, for like 3 years, yeah.
Hey.
You stayed 3 years and it wasn't working. Catch it out here then. If it wasn't working.
Hoping for the best.
What's the son ha?
Hey, money too.
And you are born you amount. Son ha. I know me share what.
You say should we
Ah.
Franca, shout out to Franca. What?
Shout out to Franca.
Yeah,
Franca has actually helped you. But she was part of the 10-year journey.
Of course.
Yeah, most deaf.
She took the first 3.
Most deaf,
wow.
man.
Hard labor. Hey, myself, my coffee. Oh, thanks for that message. That was a nice one. Watching live from Tardy. PM spelled there, man. PM, you're looking good tonight.
Thank you.
Van Larry, and this one says, happiness from Tardy. Nice show. RIP to JJ. This one says, kindly tell PM that Black Law Movement members staying back till kindly tell him we missed him on Fridays. on Abong. What?
I've been.
Okay.
You have a segment on the drive, like some quiz like that. You win and you get some prizes on Fridays.
Okay, but you stopped?
No, I'm on leave actually. I'll resume on Monday.
Oh, okay. So let's talk about your 10 years. Are you doing anything to mark the
Yeah. So I formed this foundation, PM Foundation, in 2018, and the mission is just to support the less privileged in the society, empower the youth. And some people mention Black La. It's actually a jargon I created like 5 years ago. It simply means proud to be black. Proud to be black. And the mission is to campaign against skin bleaching, promote made in Ghana, and also empower the youth, like I mentioned. So what I started with when I turned 30, that is in 2018, that was the first project I did with the foundation. And we went to an orphanage. We had a great program there, Father's Home Care Ministries. I'm sure we have a couple of images that we're going to be showing very soon.
We're going to put the images.
So we went there. That was 30 years with the needy. That was the first project I did with the foundation when I turned 30 in 2018. And last year we had 31 years with the needy. No, I'm 33. So 32, I'll turn 32 this year. Yeah. So last year, some me catch make. What's how confusing me? I mean, come on, sir.
Yeah,
And so last 2018 was 30 years with the needy. 2019 was 31 years with the needy. So this year would have been 32 years with the needy. But because of the COVID, I'm holding on that one, and they are doing Dine with the Street, which is to mark my 10 years as a professional MC, and as well celebrate with the street. So we are moving it to the street this time around to make it bigger. Instead of just one orphanage where we used to go. This time we are blocking Principal Street somewhere around from TTU. I don't know if you know that street, TTU, entrance towards New Side. We are blocking one of the lanes, and they are screening like 1,000 people on the street, feeding them as well. Face painting for the kids, free makeup for adults, plus some musical performances. So it's going to be a packed day, and lots of giveaways as well. So that's how it's going to be. As we are celebrating my 10 years as a professional MC. In the country. God has been good, bro.
So Dine with the Street, would there be tables and chairs?
Yeah, definitely. So we'll do a dining set. Whereby, so when you come, the first canopy will be for the screening. So when you're done screening, you move to the next one. And then we have a variety of food. We have, we're going to be having the wache, we're going to be having the Indomie and stuff, and also, so variety. So whatever you care for, you just go to the stand, grab it, and then you move to the dining set where we have the stands. Then you sit there, enjoy your meal, and then later we have some activities as well because there'll be performances.
When is it?
It's going to happen on the 12th of December. Like I said, the first event that I used to do was 30 years with the needy, 31 years with the needy counting. But since I'm not doing it this year, I moved this one to December, which is my month. Yeah, so this one is actually happening on the 12th, which is my mother's birthday. My birthday is 11th of December. My mom is 12. Wow. So I'm doing it on my mother's day. Yeah. She's
so ladies and gentlemen, on that moment at home, let's just take some snippets of some of the previous events. 31 with the needy, 32 with the needy. Let's see how those ones went. If the videos are ready.
As the slogan says, service to humanity. So as usual, we've been here. This is Father's Home Care Ministries, and this foundation I created 3 years ago, and the idea is to just be of help to the less privileged in the society. Like I mentioned, the slogan is service to humanity. So as all is expected of mankind, myself and my whole team, we just came here to give our annual gift to the family here. This is a token, a widow's mite, but we know that the kids are excited, the whole family, they are excited that we're here again, and we pray that if you're also out there and you want to support the movement or you want to support this great cause, just hit us up on social media at PM the Presenter. That's my handle below. At PM Foundation on social media, and support the whole cause. God bless you all. Black Lives.
12th of December inside Takrade.
Yeah, on the
TTU. I
street.
think it's a whole day actually.
Yeah, so we'll start from like 10 a.m. with the screenings. Like I said, the first stage will be
What are you screening? Are you doing eye screening?
So we're doing
breast?
eye and the teeth, and also some Isn't the doctors handling that part more? They said there's some body mass index or so what.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one,
So
I
plus
know
that one. So the eye, the teeth, and also that one. For everybody who will be there, our target is to hit 1,000.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations at that.
Thank you so
Let
much.
me ask Iona.
Yes, sweetie.
So then now you have an EP out,
Yeah.
which is doing very well.
Yeah.
Corona came,
Mm-hmm.
you know, for someone who's been like almost less than a year
Mm-hmm.
in the industry. How were you affected by that?
Well, not really affected. Yeah, not really affected because usually it takes people a lot of years to like reach a certain pedestal in this music industry. I mean, you're in this entertainment field, so you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know, so for us to make such progress and have a certain level of knowing people, knowing the brand at this level, I think that we've done a very good job, you know, despite Corona.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Corona came and then it taught all of us one lesson that now we can do everything virtual, you know. It taught us that like all this Facebook and Instagram and stuff can be used for something like really meaningful and all that. So you can still, you can be a musician and have a virtual concert and still do what you keep doing because now they are online, you put the songs online.
Yeah.
Even though it doesn't fetch too much, but I think that, and also by small.
But most people are saying that Ghanaians are sort of moving away from the virtual shows now because of the easing of the restrictions, etc.
Yeah, and like, and I know there are people who are still playing shows and all that, but with this second wave, because there's this looming second wave thing coming, and I'm sure that we have to go back to the virtual and find a way and make people pay, maybe 5 CDs or whatever tickets.
I think
we do
Calvin Boy did the
online.
same thing.
Yeah,
It really
people
worked.
can still pay and then we can still have a great show. It's better for people to be safe than we trying to gather everybody and putting all of us in a mess. You know, it's better we do the online. The little the people can afford, we let them pay through the online stream, and then we still sell our music to the world.
All right, to the world. So let me also sell some products to you, to the world, and then after that, come to pick your calls as well. I'll be right back. Okay, so phone line activated 055-565-7278, 055-565-7278. I have the finest MC PM all the way from Takrady, YFM Takrady, actually 97.9, sorry. 97.9, and then I have Iona Music in the building as well. Lovely music she's done. And Iona, I'm coming back to you. You're doing her life, or
I'm kind of versatile because I have this reggae vibe too going on.
okay?
Yeah.
So you one can say that we can't put you under a category.
Not at all. You can put me anywhere. Maybe
So-
the rap, but apart from rap, style be a
Wow. How do you doesn't that affect our award system? Because then now we need artists, female artists, female high life artist of the year, female reggae artist of the year, female this of the year. How do you file for such nominations?
I'll fall for it. Say if the song is a reggae song, I'm going to put it under there. So if
No,
I
but
win,
that's
I
a
can.
song. If it's an artist, then it
Oh,
means
the
that you must have.
artist. So if whatever song has gotten whatever recognition it needs to, that means you alone you can pick the reggae dancehall artist of the year and pick the high life artist.
And is that
of the
fair?
year.
Yeah,
Oh.
is that fair?
What is fair about this?
If
It's
it
about the
qualifies, why
hard
not?
work. If you can do it, why not?
Yeah, because it's like saying you're a midwife,
Yeah.
right? You're a midwife, and then you are saying that when they are awarding, you know that you fit the category of midwife. You
Yeah.
can't go as the other nurses
Yeah, the nurse.
because you are a certified midwife.
No, fine, but then you can work as a nurse as well. You see, midwifery is you are specializing, so you start with nursing actually.
Yeah, so music too. Won't
And
you
then-
specialize and then
No.
have other?
You know the way the music is, and when you enter the studio, usually the vibe around. You know, sometimes you can just be there. It depends on the vibe. Then you write the song. So if that is the vibe you're getting, if I'm getting a reggae vibe today, will I say because I'm a high life artist, I'm going to feel the
No,
reggae
not
vibe
not like
today?
that. But then, like Shatta has released some high life songs, one or two.
Yeah.
But we know Shatta as a dancehall
Dancehall
artist,
Dancehall artist.
straight up.
Yeah.
We know Lai Kelvin Boy
Yeah,
is an
Afrobeat.
Afrobeat artist, but then he does some reggae vibes here and
Yeah.
there. So I mean, isn't it better to be
Better
known
to
for
have-
something, and then when you get the vibe, you just drop it in there and have
I
that?
get you. I get what you're saying. Maybe we'll get there someday. But for now, star baby.
You're just a musician.
Okay, so let me do this quickly. PM,
Yeah.
as a radio presenter and as a host, drive host.
Yeah.
Charlie, man, a question about Kubina me friend you.
Straight. So you mentioned the vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you enter the studio and the beat maker is dropping some kicks,
Yeah.
how do you connect with him?
With him or
Yeah,
the beat?
the producer himself. Because you have to have a vibe with him too.
Yeah, it's really cool when, okay, depends.
Yeah.
If you have a relationship with the producer, it's not
Okay.
all the time that you enter a studio of somebody you know.
Mhm.
Sometimes you do not know the producer, but somehow the beat he's creating creates a certain aura for the two of you to
Okay.
build some connection with each other.
So not necessarily knowing the person, but the beat.
The beats.
Because I recall having a convo with the Manifest some time ago, and it was like,
Yeah.
Charlie, when the vibe is there with the guy or the
Yeah.
producer, it makes my work easier.
Yeah.
That is what I'm just concerned about.
Yeah. But then it's not all the time.
Okay.
Maybe you entered and then sometimes maybe you don't even know him. You're entering the studio and he's preparing, he's cooking something. Then you enter, no, the kind of thing he's preparing, no, it catches you. Already you're writing lines, you know. And that alone is enough to create a certain
When the one more
relationship.
come on, movie are no more catch up. Let me show you. Right, ladies and gentlemen, so it's time to wrap up. But before we go, let's have your final message, social media handle.
Yeah.
I do that, and then I leave the signing out for my man
So
PM.
I would like to thank everybody who has supported my brand and helped me get to where I mean, I can't mention names, there are a whole lot of people. Jah bless you, you know. My social media handles are Iona Renee, IONA space REINE, IONA space REINE on all social media handles. Go there and follow me, and then you see what I'm up to. Bless up.
My name is Foster Romanus. On social media, it is at Foster Romanus. On Twitter, Foster Romanus. On Facebook, Foster Romanus. On Instagram. And hey, Corona is still out there, so make sure you keep safe. So let me just leave the signing out to my man from Takrade YFM as he signs out.
Thank you so much for having me here. I want to say thank you so much to everybody supporting the movement for 10 good years. So 10 years as an MC, 6 years in radio. It's been a great journey. I want to say thank you to everybody out there. And also to all the entities or the companies out there who've been supporting PM Foundation for the past 3 years. God bless you all. God bless you all. So connect with me on social media. Either check out PM_Foundation on all platforms or my personal handle at PM the Presenter, PMDE Presenter. So this is how we end this edition of the Late Night Celebrity Show. Stay safe, stay positive. God bless our homeland Ghana and make Africa great and strong. Blackla!